the US, could force Jamaicans to pay $15,000 to visit. Here's why. Imagine booking your flight to America, packing your bags, and preparing for a simple vacation or family reunion, only to be told you'll need to pay a $15,000 security bond before you're granted a visa. That's the terrifying possibility now facing Jamaicans, as the United States revives a controversial policy targeting countries with high visa overstay rates. The State Department just announced a new visa bond program set to begin later this August. Under this policy, travelers from certain nations could be forced to pay between $5,000 and $15,000 as a condition for receiving a B-1 and B-2 visa for tourism or business. And here's the kicker: Jamaica might be next. In this video, we break down why Jamaica could be on the list, what the US is saying about overstayers, and how this could impact thousands of Jamaican families, students, and small business owners. Stick around, because what's coming could change how Jamaicans travel to the US forever. The return of the visa bond. The visa bond is not a new concept. It was briefly tested during Trump's first term in 2020, but quietly ended under Biden. Now, in 2025, with Trump back in office, the policy is back. Only this time, it's stronger and broader. The pilot program will run for 12 months, beginning August 20th, 2025, and will affect B-1 and B-2 visa applicants from countries the U.S. deems risky. The U.S. says the bond is intended to deter overstaying, a growing issue where visitors arrive legally but never leave when their visa expires. Under the program, consular officers at U.S. embassies can demand a refundable bond from applicants they believe are likely to overstay. The traveler only gets the money back if they leave the U.S. on time and comply with all visa rules. While the bond will initially apply to a limited number of countries, Malawi and Zambia have already been named. Officials have confirmed that more countries with high overstay rates will be added soon. Based on past data, Jamaica is dangerously close to the top of that list. Jamaica's overstay problem. According to past reports from the U.S. Department of Homeland Security, Jamaica has one of the highest visa overstay rates in the Western Hemisphere. In some years, up to 25% of Jamaicans who received tourist or business visas overstayed their legal time in the U.S. That's 1 in 4 visitors. This has placed Jamaica on the radar for U.S. immigration enforcement policies. And with Trump's administration now doubling down on America First immigration rules, Jamaica's inclusion in the bond list is not a matter of if, but when. The U.S. is now combining overstay data with other criteria like weak passport systems and countries that sell citizenship through investment programs. While Jamaica doesn't offer that, its overstay rate alone is enough to trigger inclusion. This raises serious concerns not just for frequent travelers, but also for families visiting loved ones, students' parents attending graduations, or even entrepreneurs attending conferences. The cost of visiting the U.S. could soon become out of reach for many everyday Jamaicans. Economic and social impact. Let's be clear, a $15,000 bond isn't just an inconvenience. It's a financial barrier. For most Jamaicans, that's more than a year's salary. Even a $5,000 bond could make the U.S. inaccessible to ordinary people who have legitimate reasons to travel: weddings, funerals, business meetings, or medical appointments. This could also affect remittances, one of Jamaica's largest sources of foreign exchange. If fewer Jamaicans can visit or maintain connections with family abroad, the ripple effect could touch schools, communities, and even the economy. Jamaica may see reduced travel, lower remittance flows, and a growing sense of exclusion from the U.S. There's also a social cost. Jamaicans already face long waits, expensive application fees, and visa denials. Adding a bond could make many feel discriminated against or targeted, especially when other countries with similar migration patterns face no such penalties. It raises the question, is this truly about security or something deeper? What can Jamaica do? So far, the Jamaican government has remained silent on the possibility of being added to the bond program. But if the U.S. officially includes Jamaica in the coming weeks, pressure will mount on the Ministry of Foreign Affairs to negotiate or respond. In 2020, some countries managed to lobby their way out of the program. Can Jamaica do the same? One solution could be for Jamaica to sign an agreement with the U.S. to improve border cooperation and reduce overstay rates. This may include better travel tracking, public awareness campaigns, and joint efforts to ensure visa holders return home. But such diplomatic moves take time, and the bond program starts this month. If Jamaica is added to the list and no immediate action is taken, the financial burden will fall directly on the Jamaican people. This makes it more urgent than ever for officials in Kingston to act, before the US drops a policy bombshell that makes travel a luxury only the rich can afford. This isn't just about visas, it's about freedom of movement, equal treatment, and the deep ties between Jamaica and the United States. If this visa bond program includes Jamaica, it could change the landscape of travel, family life, and business for years to come. Will the Jamaican government push back? Will ordinary Jamaicans be forced to cough up $15,000 just to visit their relatives in New York or Florida? We'll be watching closely. Subscribe now and hit the bell, because we'll be the first to update you if the US officially adds Jamaica to the visa bond list. Let us know in the comments. Would you pay $15,000 just to visit America? Or would you stay home?